All the pretentious behavior has been exposed. The holier-than-thou fake persona has come off, and the truth has shattered the US's moral supremacy, as they have been arming Russia without telling you. Hi and welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Tejasvi Malhotra, and if you haven't subscribed to the TFI Global channel yet, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates. Russia has been declared an international pariah. The West now claims that Russia is the most sanctioned country on the face of the planet, surpassing even the likes of Iran and North Korea. The Biden administration wants to believe that its sanctions campaign against Moscow has been highly successful, which is a blatant lie. Cutting through all of this clutter, as it turns out, requires little to no effort. Imagine a scenario. The USA imposes economic costs on Russia, however, simultaneously supplies critical military components to Russia in order for Moscow to manufacture weapons. This is not a hypothetical scenario. This is what is actually happening behind the curtains on the ground. The illusion of the USA doing all it can to defeat Russia in Ukraine is just that, a false image aided by an extravagant PR exercise. According to a report by Asia Times, Russia is relying on literally thousands of Western parts to keep its weapon systems up, running and firing on Ukrainian positions. In particular, such parts are keeping Russia's target identifying Orlan-10 drones aloft. In order to challenge the Western artillery power that has arrived in Ukraine, Russia is making use of the MSTA SM-2, which is a mobile 152mm gun system, mounted on a chassis derived from the Russian T-73 main battle tank. These guns are now linked to Orlan-10 drones. The drones are able to identify targets and provide coordinates using accurate triangulation and also stand by to assure a target has been destroyed. The Orlan-10 drones, importantly, are manufactured using a variety of American parts. Parts for the Orlan-10 drones come from US, China, Taiwan, France, Japan, Sweden, Israel, and elsewhere. Israel has so far refused to join the West's anti-Russia campaign and steered clear of imposing any sanctions on the Kremlin. Israel has also refrained from providing any substantial military or financial support to Ukraine to respect its commitments towards Russia. Israel and Russia, under a deconflicting mechanism, work together to avoid flare-ups in Syria and Iran. Israel understands that its security partnership with Russia is vital to maintain stability in the Middle Eastern region. Even Russia values its ties with Israel and sees the Jewish nation as essential to materialize its ambitions in the Middle East. Israel also plays an instrumental role in Russia being able to manufacture the Orlan-10 drones domestically. You see, previously it was very easy to jam such drones electronically, but more advanced versions now have thermal cameras that can work during the day and night and have been equipped with more jam-resistant Cometa MVT GPS chips manufactured under an Israeli license. In what comes as a shocking development for the world, according to a list of components shared by Ukrainian intelligence with the War Zone, a US defense portal, innumerable American microchips were found inside a recovered 9S-932-1, a radar-equipped air defense command post vehicle that is part of the larger Barnaul T system, a Pantsir air defense system, a Ka-52 Alligator attack helicopter, and a Kh-101 cruise missile. So as strange as it may sound, the United States of America and Israel are in fact helping Russia in its war against Ukraine. The United States, more importantly, is also helping Moscow project power in the West by using weapon systems that have many American components. The only question which needs to be asked now is this: did the Biden administration willingly transfer and allow the sale of such components to Russia, or did it happen under its nose?